What's up, y'all? Got a brand new unboxing. Nike Air Max Nuaxis. Now these are hot off the shelf. They just came out fresh, 2024. Now I went with the black on black on black, the triple black color scheme. So let's go ahead and get up close and personal, unbox the shoes. I'm also gonna put them on my feet, give you a quick on-foot demonstration and give you my initial review. The Nike Air Max Nuaxis. Coming at you real quick. Bam. Yeah. All right, Nike Air Max Nuaxis. Fresh out the box, let's go ahead and open these up. Made with at least 20% recycled content. Very good looking shoe, you guys. What do y'all think? Go and take the other guy out of the box. And let's go ahead and ditch this box. Focus just on the shoes themselves. Go and take this tag off here. If you are wondering, that is what it looks like right there. Made with at least 20% recycled content. Move to zero. That's what's inside all of the different languages. There it is, you guys. And by the way, I will be putting these on my feet in just a second, but let's go ahead and take a closer look at the shoes themselves. It's a really attractive design there. Let's go ahead and ditch one of these shoes. All right, and here is just one of the shoes themselves. You can see all of that detail, all that matte finish in contrast with all of that gloss there. The overall uppers of the shoe, as you can see here, it's a very solid material, but definitely breathable, at least here in the toe area. But again, it holds its shape very well. That's what the inner side of the shoe looks like. You get a much smaller swoosh there in that textured gloss black finish. That's what the rear looks like, and as you can see, you get one Nike swoosh right here at the back of the shoe. Really cool design, and I like this attention to detail right here with this kind of perforated matte design. Kind of reminds me of grip tape, say on a tennis racket, maybe a baseball bat or something like that. Just gives it a nice little bit of contrast in all this black and gloss back finish here. You can see your signature Air Max clear portion there. That goes all the way through to the other side of the shoe as well. Not sure if you can make that out, but yeah. You can see all of these diagonal lines. I think it adds a little bit more detail rather than just being completely plain with this textured pattern all the way through. Get a nice little break there, and it continues up here into the uppers as well at that same angle all the way up here, and then kind of ramps into a 90 and goes upward that way. And I like how it cuts through the Nike swoosh here as well. Now, of course, these diagonal lines go vertically up this way towards the rear of the shoe, including that perforated design follows that same angle. And it kind of gives it that signature Air Max look, with it kind of being highly tapered, especially with the front of this particular shoe being very slim here at the very front of the shoe. Again, signature Nike outsole there at the bottom. You can see a lot of grip there. Now, one thing I do want to note is these are a very lightweight shoe, and in contrast to all of this lightweight foam, you actually do get rubber. So up here at the front of the shoe, you're gonna notice that this right here is actually rubber right here at the toe area to the second round of knobs, and it goes in that kind of rounded circular pattern here. The rest of this is all foam to keep it lightweight, but you do get rubber right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lugs downward, and then right here at the heel. So right here where you need a lot of grip and a lot of durability, you get rubber to keep things very grippable, and then this will last you a very long time with kind of a lot of that wear and tear happening right here, the heel, and then just like I said, right here at the toe area as well. The rest of these knobs are all foam. Now this foam, while it is soft, it does feel pretty durable for a foam. It's pretty dense actually, now that I think about it. It's not really that soft of a foam. So even the rest of these knobs are foam, should last you a long time while keeping things pretty lightweight. But again, signature Air Max design here, especially right here in the rear. Kind of reminds me a lot of that kind of maybe Air Max 90. The rest of this upper here is a little bit more modern and futuristic in design. So my opinion, I think this is a very sharp looking shoe. Probably would not suit those that really like those kind of classic SC style running shoes. This is more for someone that likes a little bit more modern, like a 90 or something like that, while still being modern and a little bit more simplistic than some of the other designs out there, especially something like an XC as well. This is just a really, really clean design, in my opinion, in contrast to some of those other models. Some of them can get really retro and others can be very futuristic. I think this one sits a little bit more on the futuristic end, but still really subtle and modern and very clean looking in design. Weight wise, this is probably going to be one of the lighter Air Maxes in all of the lineups. The tongue itself is actually connected inside the shoe, both on the outer edge and the inner side as well. So no loop is needed for the laces here. And I think that leaves for a very clean looking design. As you can see here, pretty much a flat shoelace here. It does have a lot of texture and threading to it. You do get that dual loop system here for the laces. If that's your flavor, you have that option. Right here at the top of the tongue, you get that Air Max kind of bubble emblem there, a little tiny Nike swoosh there. Right here at the top of the rear, you get a pull tab, and that is threaded pretty nicely. Now, I do see 1, 2, 3 threads here kind of sticking out of the loop area. So it's kind of an interesting design. And then you also get that same Air Max kind of emblem right there inside of the insole. This is glued in. Now, you can tear it out. I'm not going to, but you can see it is removable, and that's what that looks like in there. Right there. Talking about stack height here. Typical, again, with Air Max, you get pretty significant stack height. I don't know, that's something that like maybe 1.25 inches of stack height. And then it does taper downward towards the toe, but you don't get a lot of drop only because, as you can see here, kind of swoops upward. So again, your foot, while it does have a little bit of slope, it does have kind of an upward bend, so that should be pretty comfortable. You're not going to have a really, crazy incline or something like that. But again, this is more of an athletic shoe. I wouldn't call this a full-fledged running shoe or anything like that, but just a really, really good, lightweight, high-performance shoe. Should suit you if you're kind of doing a mixture of different sports and maybe hitting the gym. Should make for a pretty good training shoe as well, just because of that wide kind of stance. It tapers outward. Get a really nice wide platform for lateral stability. Same thing here in the back of the shoe as well. So overall, I would just consider this a really high quality athletic shoe. Really lightweight for what it is, with adding, again, durability here, durability here. A lot of stability in that outsole. Breathable, but actually durable as well. You also get some bracing here around the toe, which is really nice. And that seems like a very nice kind of rubber to plastic material. Should provide for a little bit of protection as well. All right, so that is the shoe themselves. Let's go ahead and throw these on my feet, and I'll tell you a little bit how they feel. You'll see how they look on foot, and I'll follow up with some initial impressions. Check them out. Nike Air Max Nuaxis. Check them out. I don't know, I think I'm in love with these shoes, you guys. What about y'all? Overall, the comfort of the shoe It's probably one of the main selling points of the shoe, in my opinion. At least for me, they kind of hug my feet top to bottom. Like my toes are well supported. I wouldn't call this a narrow shoe. I wouldn't call this a wide shoe either. It's just right in the middle. And I don't know, my foot just feels like a glove. Again, top to bottom, it's not loose. Front to back, everything is supported quite nicely. And I think they just look killer. I just really love the modern yet kind of subdued and understated design of these shoes. I think they'll work with tons of different outfits, shorts. I wear high socks, obviously. If you want to do no shows, you're looking really good as well. Jeans, runners, joggers, whatever you wear, I think they'll be looking really, really nice. I'm over here on this bamboo flooring. Grip is really, really nice, especially with that foam. That rubber, completely solid. Again, you get a little bit of rubber here at the toe area. But as far as being, worried about grip, I think these are a highly, highly grippable shoe in a lot of different surfaces. Again, excited to take these outside, put them to the test, but I think overall, top to bottom in different categories, different outfits, different looks, different athletic kind of abilities. Really great shoe, you guys. 10 out of 10 for me as far as the initial review. Just in love with the overall looks. It's been a few years since I've had any Air Maxes, so I think, yeah, I'm just really in love with these shoes, you guys. Nike Air Max Nuaxis. Check them out in my link description down below. Check them out. A+, 10 out of 10 for me, you guys. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching this shoe unboxing and initial review. Please subscribe to see more great content just like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.